Whoop, whoop. Hello, Kate Cherry, my new fan. Thanks for your support.
It's pretty nice when you ask a question in the instructor call and he just blurs it off.
How about that? How about that? Happy Tuesday. Hello, Christie's granddaughter, daughter.
It's
Can't
my
see you,
grandbaby. Say hello.
grandbaby.
Hello.
How
So
are you?
we're gonna go off a face so we don't interrupt nobody. Say hello.
Fantastic.
Say bye bye. Say bye. Me. Yeah.
I don't know how I got muted. I just in a way, and I looked up and it said, "Host wants you to unmute." Fantastic. All right. What'd you hear last? Is the microphone okay? Linda, Dina, everybody?
Yes, you're good. You're good. And I don't know how you
Linda
guys,
said, "Yeah."
because I'm clear up at the top. So I don't.
All right,
You're good.
perfect. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Glad you made the call, little one. I didn't catch her name. And man, we just got off a couple good calls. There's a lot of great things happening. All you instructors that were there, you heard it, you've seen it. It just gets better every time you hear it, right, Rob? It's all starting to come together, piece by piece. Yeah, excellent. All right, so for all you new folks, happy Tuesday. This is Triple R 247 podcast number 23. I had to look over my sheet anyway. Podcast number 23, even though I just said it 2 minutes ago. We're rolling and we're having a blast, and there's a lot of great things happening. You're new. Hold on to the ride. Keep a notepad close by. Write down a lot of questions. Stay in touch with your instructor. Make sure you ask all of your questions. Get up to speed. And if there's anything that you don't understand, um, make sure you don't miss any of these training calls because we're going to keep going through things with a fine tooth comb.
Niall,
Yes,
you
I
are
did.
getting kind of tinny. Can you adjust it all?
Tinty?
Yeah.
How about now?
That's better.
That's better? Okay. What was it? I forgot already. A lot of great things happening, that's for sure. If you're brand new, then you don't want any calls. You're always going to be going through things over and over and over and over. Got to keep training on it like a broken record. That's those words he loves to use. And he's going to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it until all of us got it down 100%. And we can just keep marketing, keep training, keep marketing, keep training. So there's a lot of great things happening. And just stay tuned. Do not miss any calls, especially Tuesday night. Don't miss Thursday night either. That's great training. Don't miss Saturday when Roy's on there, iterating all the same training and making sure that all your questions are answered over and over and over. But Tuesday night's the big one because all the big announcements, like you're going to see tonight, happen on Tuesday night. Tuesday night, write it down. Tuesday night. Getting bad? Tell you? Okay, let me try this. I'm going to shut my Bluetooth off. How's that? Thanks for me before we got going, right?
I hear you.
Bluetooth off. How's that?
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. So much
It's so
better.
That is a whole lot better.
Okay.
It really is.
Maybe I need some battery on that thing. Or maybe the microphone in front of me works better too. I still say I think I'm gonna get one of those big old radio microphones that
It's a lot clearer
desk or
too.
something. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, folks. And thank you everybody for letting me know. Happy Tuesday. Here we go. If you didn't hear me earlier, which you might not have, welcome to Triple R 247 podcast episode 23. And there's a lot of great things happening. There's going to be some big announcements again tonight. Got to share momentum with all the great things we have. Got a special guest speaker coming on here to give you updates on a wonderful program that is helping a lot of people put a lot of money in their pockets as well. And then Rory's going to share some incredible things with you. Never miss a Tuesday night. There's always going to be that one or two things that just make a big, big, big difference in your business. Also, on Tuesday night, we get to meet all the new family members, all the new team members. Everybody say hello to Dell right there in the middle with the white, nice, perfect white goatee. I'm so jealous of. If you haven't met Dell yet, that it's you'll get that pleasure down the road somewhere. All right, fantastic. And my buddy Winston down there in the corner. Sir, always good to see you. So we love hearing from all the brand new people. With whoever got you here, they love to know that you made it on. Rory wants to love to hear your name. Tandy would love to hear your name for the first time. So give us the opportunity to welcome you to the family. If you're brand new and it's your first week, click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner, unmute yourself, or hold the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello, and don't forget to tell us what state you're calling in from, because we love hearing that too. And welcome to the call.
I'm Bill. I'm from Michigan.
Welcome, Bill. I've had a brief pleasure of meeting you. I look
Thank
forward to
you.
meeting you even more. I'm glad everything's been working out so great the last couple of days for you.
Same here.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Glad you made it.
Thank you.
Who else is here?
Hello, from Louisiana.
Deborah from Louisiana. Welcome,
No,
Deborah.
Sandra. Sandra.
I see Sandra looked like she was talking in.
No,
Okay.
Deborah's Ohio. Nice to meet you.
Sandra from Louisiana and Deborah from Ohio?
Yes.
No. Deborah's
No.
from North Carolina.
Did you catch that, Linda? I can't. Deborah from
I
where?
said Deborah is from North Carolina.
North Carolina. Sandra's from Louisiana, and I heard somebody say Ohio.
Yes.
Katrina.
Tammy from Oklahoma.
Tammy from Oklahoma, too. All right, that was quick.
Katrina is Ohio, dear.
Katrina is Ohio. I don't even see Katrina, but welcome, Katrina. Glad you made it. All right, fantastic. Anybody else brand new? First time? Say hello. Click on the little microphone.
From Texas.
Ma'am?
I said I'm Melanie from Texas.
Melanie from Texas. Glad you made it. So now I got my microphone working good. My speaker's not. How about that? I'm having a hard time hearing all you guys. Well, fantastic. Glad you made it, Melanie. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. Go ahead, Christine.
I'm Christine, and I'm also from Texas.
Also from Texas. All right, fantastic. Something's going on in Texas this week. We better figure it out, guys.
Some of the best.
Fantastic. All right. Anybody else? Every week we have somewhere between 10 and 30 brand new people joining the team. It's a wonderful thing. We got great momentum, and that's happening every week because we're doing everything right. And we got a lot of good stuff happening right now. So welcome everybody to the RRR247 podcast, episode 23. Big news, big things coming, exciting times. Don't miss a call, especially Tuesday. All the big announcements that you need to help you or your business are going to be launched, announced on Tuesday night. Never any other night of the week. Tuesday night. Rory will trade in depth on Saturday on whatever he launches on Tuesday. But the big things, the big announcements are all Tuesday night. I'm going to have to go ahead and do last call. Anybody else? If you're brand new and you haven't had a chance to say hello yet, click on the microphone. Tell us where you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. Go ahead.
I'm Lois.
Where are you calling in from,
I'm Lois from Indiana.
Indiana, Sarah. Thank you, ma'am. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
Is there one more person out there that hasn't said hello yet? Had a chance to yet? Go ahead. Okay, I say every week between 10 and 30 people. Lois was number 9. Whoever's being shy, just click, say hello.
Did you get Deborah Parker?
Deborah Parker? No, but I know the name very well.
Ohio.
Ohio.
She's
Deborah's
Washington.
Deborah's brand new as well. Go ahead, Cynthia. What was that? Or whoever spoke?
That was Rebecca. She just said that she's hers.
Oh, I was
Rebecca.
saying, I think I saw Cindy from Washington. I was like, oh, daydreaming about being over there. Better weather. Better weather.
It's
Better
Cindy Walls is
weather.
not
Say that 3
She's
times
not
real
new.
fast. Better weather. All right. Actually, that was Deborah from Ohio. Fantastic. Welcome. Glad you made it to the call. You are caller number 10. So thank you very much for keeping my story straight. I say every week that there are 10 to 30 brand new people joined the team, and you were number 10. So that's much appreciated. I know there's a couple more out there. I see the new faces, and you're shy, and that's okay. You don't know what's going to happen yet. But next week when you get a chance, just make sure you click on the microphone, say hello, so we can let the whole team welcome you. Welcome to the call. I'm going to hit a couple of buttons here, and everything else is going really good. So, again, welcome everybody to RRR247 podcast, number 23. Write that down, number 23. What does that mean? There's 22 other ones on the YouTube channel that you can go back and watch and listen and get all the information to see everything that you missed from the last 22 weeks. As you have time, or while you're doing your V-marketing, or while you're building a page or something, tune into the YouTube channel, listen to all the old broadcasts, and get caught up on the entire family and all the announcements and everything that's been said. For all you new folks, a big, big, big welcome to the team. My name is Niall Eddy. I live in Central Florida. Listen, I've been in this industry for 35 years now, and it's been an incredible journey. It's been an incredible ride. I'm an ex-carpenter, hurt his back, went back to school to be an aviation mechanic, and I thought that was my passion, my future, my career. I love aircraft, but it was while I was in school I was introduced to this. I've seen something very different. I've seen this industry before. I've looked at it a lot of times. I didn't think it was career level, but this time, because I was back in school as an adult with a wife and 3 kids to take care of, and I was working, getting 16 credits a semester, and not finding enough side jobs in the evening as I was getting through school and wiping out the savings account and maxing out all my credit cards. I had 1 semester to go, and I was introduced to this, and I took a really good look at it, maybe looking at it properly for the very first time, because I seen something very, very different, and I thought, wow, this there's really something happening here that I want to know more about. But what I've seen so far, I know that I can make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. That's all I wanted. $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil my kids more on the weekend. Because there's nothing, it's not just hard on the adults when we go back to school as an adult. It's hard on the whole family, right? And I know my kids were making as many sacrifices as I was, and I was missing it. I already missed a lot being in the construction world, growing up, working all them long days. Now I'm missing even more as going back to school to be an aviation mechanic. And it was eating me up inside. So I just wanted extra money, spoil my kids more on the weekend. I did that the very first month. And I realized during that first month that there was something incredible here. So I really dove into this, and I studied, became a good student of the industry, and I met some incredible people that were making incredible money, incredible incomes, making more money than anybody I've ever met in my life before. How's that? And after I got to know them and I picked their brains a little bit, and I started to understand this industry a little bit more, all of them shared something in common with me. And I want you new people to write this down. The only difference between the people who are making the big dollars here and you, a brand new person who has no experience, they've been doing it longer. I want you to write that down. Those who stick around get paid. It's a famous Jim Rohn quote you'll hear Rory and I quote all the time. Those who stick around get paid. If you put in your time and you don't make that one mistake you can make in this industry, and that's give up on yourself and quit, just put in the time just like they did, you can achieve exactly what they did. I'm a big believer in what one man can do, another man can do. So I did. I went home, I studied, I became a student of this industry, I became a student of the system. I wanted to do it as big as possible. Everybody told me I needed to go talk to Roy Ricker because I needed a voicemail that could take a lot of volume. I talked to him. I met an incredible young guy right out of school that had understood technology like nobody I've ever met before. He had a love for helping other people, a passion for the system that he built, and a real passion for helping entrepreneurs build their business. He hooked me up with the voicemail, took all the volume I could throw at it, right? And I was doing snail mail back then, UPS truck coming to the house twice a day, every day for years, right? I hit all of my goals and I kept growing, and I finished school. I went to work at the airport. I was only there for 8 months and I quit. Spent all that money to go back to school and get my aviation, like my A&P license, and I wanted my associate's degree in avionics. And after 8 months of working at the airport and finish it, I quit. Why? Because this home-based business that I got involved in was already making unbelievable money. I could see how just a couple more months I was going to pass what I was making as a aviation mechanic. So I dove in. I gave my 3-week notice. I came home. I've been here ever since. When I met Rory, He did hook me up with that voicemail, like I said. But here he did something even more special. As I built a network of people around the country from the business I was building, 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 people, I could put a message on that voicemail system and shoot it out to everybody at the same time. That seems like not too much right now, not very exciting right now. We have all this technology, right? We do that every single day. Well, guess what? This was in 1992. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We had none of the technology we had today, but we had Rory with that techie brain of his and hooked us all up through the internet and taught us how to market on in bulk and then train in bulk as well. When the internet did come out, that's when he really found his niche. Hopped online, left the phone company, hopped online, became the first guru out there. He built a lead generation company that became the #1 lead generation company on the planet. Nobody knows how to do what this guy knows how to do. Nobody. Not the quality or the quantity of leads that he knows how to produce every single day. And that's the guy in your corner. He doesn't sell his leads anymore. Doesn't sell them to the public. Doesn't sell them to any of us. What him and his wife do is invest them into you. Stuff that other people are paying lots of money for every single week and every single month. He is just taking and investing into you to help you build your business. We also needed websites. There was a lot of people out there building websites back then. Everybody wanted to get involved in that, right? We needed someplace to send these leads to read about the information, product, the company, the service, whatever we were marketing. And now it's worldwide. So Roy's representing and taking care of people all over the world. So the other companies were building websites. The good ones, decent ones, are getting 1 in 50 visitors fill out a form. Say, I want more information. The really good ones and the expensive ones, they were getting 1 in 25 people to fill out that form after going through your information on the website. Roy tried his hand at it, thought he could do better, and he did. The first site he built got 1 in 10. Thought that was great, but he made it even better. Made some tweaks, added more technology, put pages behind pages. All the second generation stuff was happening back then, and he got it down to 1 in 5. Nobody knows how to do what this guy knows how to do. This is who you guys are getting in business with. And he's taken all that knowledge and everything that he knows how to do and poured it into a system that you get to plug into and build yourself an incredible business. It's been a great ride. I met him the first time in Miami, thought he was a incredible human being, and I wanted to know him for the rest of my life. I got to fly out to Utah, meet his wonderful wife, Tanya, the co-founder here at RRR247. And I walked in the front door and met a young lady raising 7 kids, 6 of them playing football, by the way. I only had 1 playing football, and I knew what a handful that was. She had 6 kids playing football and 1 in professional dance, also running several other businesses that she's had for years, and helping Rory keep all this organized and put it all together and keep everything on a calendar and run it smoothly. Never met such an organized person in my life, but I did understand one thing when I seen those two in action together. They complement each other perfectly. And I knew they'd be a power couple in this industry. That was 30 years ago. Let's fast forward 30 years and get into today. What's happened? Everything's gotten better. All the technology's evolved and gotten better. Rory's added all that to the system. You don't even have to think about it sometimes. Sometimes you're just adding that technology in without you even thinking about it. Right? That makes sense, guys? I'm sorry. I thought somebody was having a hard time hearing me. Thought maybe my microphone went out. So it just kept getting better and better and better and better and better till it evolved into what you guys see today. We have one website, the Performance Blogging System, where we represent a lot of different products and services that we get to take to the world, building ourselves incredible business while we're having a positive impact on everybody else's life, right? If that sounds like someplace you'd like to be, that sounds like home to you, that sounds like a business that you can, feel good about every single day building and taking this out to the rest of the world with us and changing lives and giving people a hand up wherever we can find people that need a hand up, that we welcome you with open arms. Welcome to the team, welcome to the family. Do what I did and just become the best student that you can be. Become the best student of the industry, become the best student of the system that we're working, and then apply all the resources that Rory and Tanya have put in here for you. And, we can have that. The world is your oyster talk. The sky is the limit. There's nothing holding you back. The only thing that ever holds us back here is ourselves. If we learn how to get out of our own way and just follow the system, everything works out the way it's supposed to. So today, 35 years later, here I am in Central Florida, even though I started up north with my wonderful wife, Dina, that William has already met. Just enjoying life, working together, helping as many people as we can. And we take the time to make sure we find a way to help everybody, don't we, Bill? I think Deborah, if we could see her face, she would tell you the same thing. Well, guess what? There's a whole bunch of people here that you haven't even met yet that do extra trainings, just like Dina and I do, supporting Rory and Tanya's dream, and absolutely love what's happening and what we're doing here. And we're going to protect this, help protect this for the future, so all of you can build something that you can hand off to your kids one day. I've got 6 kids. Rory's got 7. There's a lot of kids out there, a lot of families, a lot of mom and dad with kids out there. We know what's important to you. Everything is being designed for life to happen and keep going. And it's also being designed that you can build something to hand off to your kids someday. It's a beautiful world. 30 years later, I call him my brother. He's my best friend. I call Tanya my sister, but they're still my mentors. I still lean on them for information sometimes, or when I got to get something straight in my head. They're the first people I call, especially if it's technology, because I didn't start off a techie, right? I was a carpenter and a mechanic, and I was in the military. I didn't even want to get a computer, but Rory is nice enough to talk me into it, and then drag me along, kicking and screaming until I figured out how to use it. You don't need to be a computer expert here. You don't need to be a techie. You just need to be able to follow directions. If you can type and you know how to copy and paste, and you can watch a video, then you're going to do just fine here. And all you got to do is get plugged in. And like I said earlier, don't give up on yourself, quit. So without any further delay, it's already 15 after. Sorry about that. We started a little late. I want to introduce the founder of Performance Blogging and the co-founder of the RRR247 community, my brother, our leader, everybody's mentor. For some reason, wonderful looking balloons in the background. I love it. The microphone's yours. What is that? Happy birthday, Debbie, Candy, and Andy. Fantastic. Look at that. And a guy, a CEO, that takes the time to say happy birthday to the members of the family. There you go.
So we have so many of us. There's birthdays all the time. I know I miss them a lot, but I'm trying to get better. And I had this idea. It's been working great. Thank you, ChatGPT. All right, I'm gonna do this. We're guys. We have this. There's Trisha. It's I love this view. We'll do this. Wait for her to see if she pops in the scope. But Trisha, where are we at, you guys? IBO program, and I'm going to touch base on that in the next part a little bit too, because I got something really big to show you guys, and I also hope you guys got like paper and pen nearby today.
Before
So
you do
Trisha,
that,
where
can I
we
say
at
one
on,
thing?
there we are. Where are we at with slots? Where are we at with slot need right now?
The slot need right now is 12. And I do want to share something because you and I always said we would be transparent with the community. And my energy is not as high as it normally is. Today we had to cancel a contract with one of our advertisers. And he was not communicating properly. He wanted 30 IBOs. We had assigned 3 to him. He was not communicating properly. He was trying to go around the rules, controls, and protection that we put in place. And I do want to thank the 3 members. They know who they are. I've been talking with them privately today for reaching out to me. Because with all the training and all the time I spent on the phone with each and every IBO, we talk about what should and should not happen. And something didn't seem right, and they reached out to me. And as we dug deeper and dug further, we determined that he was not a good strategic partner for us. And so, back to what Niles was saying on protecting the community, we made a call. Could have been a lot of money for a lot of people involved, but we're doing this right. And so we made the call to terminate the contract with him. And we only are taking the best.
That's how we're doing it, guys. That's how we're doing it. And I'll tell you, I was talking to Jim today about this too. He was like, Trisha just has this, guys. She just has this on a freaking rail. She knows what she's looking for, and then we've learned you got to mind your business. You got to mind your business, and more when we're online, right, doing things with distance in between. You just have to mind things right and go with it. And we're just I love hearing that. 'Cause and you guys, there are enough of the right people to work with to do it right. And we said this from day one when we went this new path is I don't care if we grow slow if we do it right. Because if you do it right, you get the right people to stick around and things just work better.
Right.
Do it right first so you don't have to like clean up messes. Thanks, Trisha. All right, so 12. 12 right away. And I know there's some in queue. I know there's some people aren't answering their phones when Trisha calls them because that's what happens. So if you filled out the form and you haven't been notified, I promise you she's reaching out. Now, there's a phone number on there. You can send a text. She gets it. We've done everything on there. So make sure you're reaching out. Trisha, anything else?
No, that's it. And again, we caught this early because of the family of us working together through this. So I appreciate that and want to thank them, the three
Love
members.
hearing that. Also, text me when we can talk this week.
Okay, I will.
So on that note, guys, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna leave this view. I'm gonna take you guys into a page. So Saturday, man, I got a housekeeping. You guys, I realized I didn't put out an alert for this week. Oh well, we're here. So housekeeping. Right? This Saturday training, we're on a normal schedule. Okay. And then next weekend or next week, we have a developing thing coming for that weekend. So the weekend of August 2nd and August 3rd, that's Saturday and Sunday. All right. Now we'll have our normal trainings on Saturday, right? Where we have the 2-hour training. And then we're going to have like the V marketing training and doing all that's there. Okay. It might be a little different. So there'll be 4 hours of training. There'll be 4 hours of training. But the second and third is going to be our second 2-day training event with our Evolve Real Estate Partnership. Okay. So those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, we're going there. Those that heard about it before and attended, fantastic. Those that purchased a ticket to go to it the last time and you weren't able to go, you go to the next one. Right? We always do it the right way. And there's only a few that didn't make it, but you get to go to the next one. You don't need to pay anything extra. Now, you guys, we had it was a fun 2 days actually, and it went by. I thought it went by really quick, and I was working on the stuff there, doing my critique as I do, because knowing the program and how it's done, and we're making vast improvements to make it just a better conveyance of the idea and the concepts of what it is. And I'm gonna let you guys see a little bit of that here in a second. We're gonna go right to it. I edited it down and you guys can see it, but it's an ongoing thing. So we're gonna go to step 4. Now, step 4, guys, is something I inserted in. So when people get started, we do session 1, we do session 2, then they go in, they do step 1. And step 1 is like 30 pages. And it's basically they're going to get 66% of the content done for their initial modifications of the PBS. And then they go to step 2. And then step 2, they're going to do all the rest of the pages. And then step 3, they're going to do the category pages. Okay, so they're going to do all the offer pages first and the post. And then they're going to do the category pages. And then we go to step 4. And it's kind of like a break before they do more work. And that's where we introduce the IBO program in a standard form. All right. Now, I've told this to the instructors. If our students come in and they see what we're doing and they're like, okay, I get it. Right. And they sign up an Anchor Offer 1, they get in Bella Vita. They sign up an Anchor 2, they get the Vortex. They realize everything connects to that. And then they sign up with SHG because it makes sense. During session 2, if they do everything in order and they're committing to build this with us, you can then show them the IBO at that point. Otherwise, if they're, delaying or they're, waiting to see more or whatever it is, let them just see it in step 4. Right. So I asked Trisha every time we bring her on here, how many slots do we have? Those are for people that are serious about sticking around here. We want to get the bridge money going. We want to help them with that program so that we can give them a really good launch so that they have funds coming in while they learn and grow here. Crazy good, right? Okay. So I'm going to pull this page up and let me share the screen, share sound. All right. So everybody, this is the Triple R page. And on Saturday, I did massive cleanup. Freaking was it awesome, right? Was it awesome? Oh, I'm going to do something really quick. Hold on. I'm going to do it. Hold on. I've been educating. Hi, hello, Melanie. She popped to my thing. I got so many new students. See, Melanie's here, Sharon's here, Deborah's here. I heard a bunch of them. And you guys, I got to tell you, they are getting to work so quick. They're getting step 1 knocked out. I'm just super proud, right? And that's what you want. You guys, we need to celebrate our students getting their stuff out of the way. We all know how hard it was to get started, and it's good. All right. All right, Melanie, I don't know how you got pegged, but I think I was looking for you. That's good. So hello, Melanie. I'll put you on the spot there. Okay, here goes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this view. You guys, this is like so fun. I just got to do it. Hold on. So I go immersive first. I'm telling you guys this because when you're doing your trainings, like in study halls, I figured this out. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So it's just me right now. Now I'm going to share my screen. Now I'm in the immersive view. You guys know I love this probably way too much. I've been corny with it since it came out. We were like one of the first groups to use it in the previous Zoom thing we had. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. All right, and do you guys see me below?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Down below, right? And you see both. You see me below, but not up top, right?
Correct.
Isn't that kind of cool? I'm just saying. No, I don't see it on my side. But I was doing this playing around and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I can talk to you, you can feel like I'm there, but also everything's right there too. So I'm going to show you this. So we rearranged everything, right? So this is when in doubt, Triple R. Now Triple R, we got the first, second, third, then they go to step 1. Well, after step 1 is step 2, then step 3, then step 4. These all go exactly where they need to go. And these are all summaries. And each of these go to separate pages because things are so big. And that way we can be very organized, spell it out specifically. I did all this cleanup on Saturday, you guys. So I'm going to go. So there's step 1. I'm going to go to step 4. And we call it awesome things to know. So they're building out their system, finishing out the offer pages in step 2, finishing the category pages. And then before they start posting ads, it's like, hey, here's a break. Here's some stuff to cover that you need to know. And then they just go on to step 5 and continue. So Stacy and I did a business etiquette training and overview of the program below in this video. Okay, we had some fun. Great content there. We had fun with it. And, it's something it's good for them to segue into. And then that right here, the IBO program. Now, if they haven't seen it before, now they can see it here, and they can just click on here, and that'll take them right to the specific page, right, with a 13-minute explanation that they want to do it. They fill this out, and then they go to the next page and complete that out. Right, they go to IBO, start here, and I like to walk them through it as much as I can, and just be patient as they get it done, because I want to get them in that slot, get it done, and let Trisha know so she can contact them and get things going. Right, and Trisha, this has been working really well, right? This process is working good, right?
Yes, and it's automatic. I automatically get notified. So the instructor does not have to notify me.
Okay, perfect, and thank you, Trisha. Okay, so now. And then we got the memes and sayings. And so this is something that now they're going to start posting ads. This is where we introduce this. Okay. And there's a training on it, and they can get them activated right here. Right. And then we have the Evolve real estate programs. Okay. And I say programs right now we have 1, but there's going to be more added, guys. We have a whole plan. Okay. Now this is the preview, and we're going to watch this together. And then we're going to go right here. Now, this talks about a coupon code. The coupon code is RRR247. Any member of ours that goes into this program, this is the PBS Vortex commission system, but we also get a discount of $100 off the entry, which is $497. So for $500, you're going to get 2 incredible days of training. And I think everybody that attended the last one, even though it's getting better and better, like we got better technology to get that so everybody can see things clearer. Everything's getting better and better as we build this, but we get $100 off when they come through this method. Okay, because we're doing the preview forum here, so we get to pass that savings, but keep the commissions. Now, for the 2nd and 3rd of August. So anybody in Triple R right now, because technically this is our second one. We're cleaning things up. We're getting the mode of it going. You guys that attended know that we broke it from the beginning. They got it fixed, but you guys, we break everything, right? So I was on with them as I usually am on Tuesdays, and we went over stuff. And I said, hey, I want to get. I had a lot of people that couldn't go with the short notice, so they were going to do it this next weekend, but we're going to do it the 2nd and 3rd, and the goal is to do it every other weekend. Because we have the lead process going on. And I want to talk about that. Everybody doing V marketing and assisted V marketing, we're sending leads that aren't ready for PBS yet. They're not ready to talk to us yet, but we're sending them access to this so they can see this. And this program is amazing. And a lot of people like to look into real estate. So we put them in there. Candy and I fund the marketing. We pay for the lead. You claim the lead, do the V marketing, and after they're at least 3 weeks in the cycle, they haven't responded for 3 weeks. We send 100 a day up to 500 a week into the Text 4. Text 4 sends them through this program. When they buy the 2-day, you're getting a commission. When they go further into it, we're making money. We get paid on it. That is your customer. You're going to get paid on for this process. You don't have to talk to them. You have to do all that stuff that's there in this. We got professionals that do it, but you get paid. Okay, this is us taking a resource and making more money with it that we just partner with you guys on, right? We're sharing our resources and revenue streams because that's important now, and we're going to be tweaking it and making it better and better and better, and we're going to be adding additional things into that whole process, and it's just getting a good rhythm. So we send text 1, we send text 2, and those that are doing the call out, we call them text 2. We send the email. We send the email and the text for text 2. They're connected together. Then we send text 3 a day later, and then we start with another lead. But then throughout the week, at least once a week, send 100 that are 3 weeks. No, last contact's 3 weeks. These aren't like pending BRTs or pending PPS. These are ones that just haven't responded, right? So we send them text 4, 100 at a time, and that creates another avenue that we get generated on, but it also gets some exposure to what we're doing here in another way. It's a marketing house, circular marketing aspect, which you should expect from everything we do here. We know what works, we're going to do it. Okay. And we're going to cover that and get that in the flow. But basically, we found a way to make additional money on something we're already doing that just takes very little time each week to do it. I think everyone here is pretty efficient and can do 20, in 20 minutes, you can do 100. Some of us can do it in 12 and a half minutes. Some of us have a record of 11 and a half minutes, right? But 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. And you can do that while you have somebody watching an 18-minute Keystone video. You can just do it throughout that week and steadily get that out there. But just don't do any more than 100 in any one day of those, because we got to watch our pressure points and everything there. So we cover this. We cover this all the time. Your study groups will cover it with your teams. But this is it. And now I want you guys to see this program. Now, from now until the end of the month, okay? Because if you submit on August 1st, you might have to go to the next one. But which will be right now, it's going to be like 2 weeks out. I'll confirm the dates. But right now, it's August 2nd and 3rd. So it's 9 to 5 Mountain Time. So 11 to 7 Saturday, and the same on Sunday. You guys, it's a lot of info. There's a lot going on, right? And they do some breaks. They do a lunch break, and because it's in a Zoom room, those that have a smart TV, right? You can throw that puppy up and you can watch it from the comfort of your TV, or get cozy with it, like we do. I mean, everybody here is used to these trainings that we do, right? So what I want to do is show you this video, okay? And I'm trying to remember how long it is. I did edit it down. I'm going to launch this first. It's an hour and 20 minutes, and we're not going to watch all of it right now. So we'll watch part of it, We'll watch part of it and then I'll stop and you guys can see the rest. But I want you guys to see this program. And yeah, he goes right into it. You guys, this is one of those niches that it's who you know and what you have access to that matters. Okay. Now, I want you guys to know that we are going to be training on this starting August 6th. That's the plan. August 6th, our Brain Food Academy time. We're going to be changing that to where we might start like an hour earlier. Okay. So it'll probably be 8 Eastern. 8 Eastern. We're going to be, yeah, what time did we do it? 8:30, I think we did it. Yeah, we're going to do it earlier. So it'll probably be like 7:30 Eastern. We'll talk about this sooner, but we're going to be doing a training. Our MSI is going to be doing it. So they're all being formally trained on all of this next week. All right. And we're going to be teaching everybody this. So what that means is those that have knowledge about this are going to learn and teach others. We're going to do what we do in the community. All right. This is an opportunity where we can literally create millions and millions and millions of dollars in profits with multifamily real estate following this system. And the best way to do it isn't alone. The best way to do it is in the family setting. We're going to devote a time on Wednesdays so people can be learning about it. And I put a lot of notes in here. Okay. This is a program that some people may not be ready for yet. That's great. Learn about it. We're going to make money marketing to it. And then you can be able to participate in it when you're ready. You know, if you're making cash flow and things are going, I want you to know what else you can do with it so that you're not just making money to live better, but you're also setting up legacy income, even generational wealth, if you want to participate in it. And if you learn how to do it and we can apply the knowledge, this is just another fun thing we get to do. It's also, no matter who you are here and what you want to do, keywords that are related to real estate pay out well. So when we're marketing the real estate page and the memes, that's connected, and we're marketing the multifamily page, which we do through V-marketing, we're driving direct traffic, targeted specific traffic with real estate into our Google AdSense accounts. And those that are looking to get Google AdSense, this is a major help for that too. We win no matter what. We win just getting traffic. We win when the exposure goes through. It's another thing. And it's going to be one of those things that's going to be ascension, right? You're going to send out 100 this week, 100 the next week, 100 the next week, 100 the next week. And you're going to have people register. They don't show up yet. We have ways to follow up with that. You just got to aim them there. Our job is to go from A to B, from knowing about this and registering to attend. And anybody that registers to attend, they're connected to you. And when they go through the process, we're going to give them access to a LMS system. It's a learning management software outside of what we do here. It's addition to what we do. It's tied to us. It's with Evolve, and it's ran by RRR247. And when people are in there getting trained, there will be an absolute bonus aspect of making money online. What do you think that is? RRR247. So we have another way to bring people in that are looking for an opportunity, and they can get exposure to this, which is going to give them exposure to all sorts of ways to make money and to participate with this. And if they want to refer family and friends, they can do it that way. That's the way it'll work. Everything is, you guys, we got this whole thing connected. We're doing it in a circular way. I'm going to have you guys watch part of this. You guys can always watch this later, but I want you just to get a grip of this in the beginning, and then we'll go through. But this is basically a preview done, and we'll probably do another one. But people watching this don't need to go attend the preview. They get to watch the preview first because we do it our way, right? They know that, hey, we're connected with this. They're going to hear about it from us. And, down the road, they're going to be hearing about it from their MSI who's probably, made money in a deal, because we're going to be teaching them how to do this in addition to what we do, guys. We love being able to participate in the stuff that we do. We promote and market the things that we care about, that we love, want, and desire. And, adding real estate to your portfolio is just smart if it's cash flowing. Right? And this is a whole different ball game than just single family homes. This is a whole different thing. And we have such amazing access to things. And we got this funding solution that nobody has. Okay. So there's special things we have. So I'm going to go ahead and blow this up. And we're going to play it for a little bit. Now you guys can watch it, but today I wanted to put some focus on it. And then I'm going to bring Dustin on and go explain it. All right. Dustin, you're with me, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, guys, I want to do a full introduction in a second, but what I want to do is I want to launch this. You guys should have all seen this, but I want to make sure, and then obviously for training. And again, if we update it, we update it, right? And if we update it, it'll update across everybody. I'm going to go full screen. I'm going to turn off my video so I'm not a distraction on this, and I'm going to hit play.
What if you could plug a deal into a system and get instant feedback? Know if it's good or garbage? And what if we brought the capital to make it happen? At Evolve Real Estate, we've built a powerful AI tool to make multifamily and land development fun, simple, and wildly effective. The portal was created by Tanner Barlow, a principal engineer at Microsoft and former Stripe developer. He brings nearly a decade of experience in AI, automation, and back-end systems to simplify deal sourcing, automate due diligence, and enhance smart decision-making. Upload your deal. Let the AI analyze it in seconds. No spreadsheets, no confusion, just clarity. When you sign up for our free workshop, you'll get a free one-on-one training session, access to powerful calculators, contracts, and deal tools, a seat at the table with people actually doing deals right now. Find a great deal? We'll help negotiate it, bring the capital, and give you a choice. Get paid up front or stay in the project long-term as a real equity partner. All under the guidance of co-founder Austin Pritchett, a Cornell MBA and former Wall Street investment banker. Austin has led underwriting and financial strategy for REITs, family offices, and commercial development firms, and has personally modeled over $1 billion in real estate projects. Multifamily, land, real ownership, without doing it alone.
Don't just learn real estate, do it. We'll back you.
Just so we go back and forth on this, we have another visitor. Is he? Oh, well, let's go this way. All right. So you guys, we have an amazing team behind this Evolve Real Estate program. Dustin's here. He's going to explain it. Now we need to understand it so we can write about it properly, push it out there. And more importantly than anything is I need you guys to understand why we added it, what it means, how it works, and why this. You guys, I've been trying to work on real estate stuff that we're gonna add to our offering for a long time. You guys all know Tanya's got an extensive background in it. Our attorney Jim has it for a while. They're just like us. They get it. They go forward.
I had heard about him, but I went away from that space. So I was in fulfillment. I was never on the marketing side. I ran all the coaches, I designed the training, and we were helping a lot of people, but I just went back to investing full time. And so I really, really appreciate what Rory has built. In fact, Rory and I were having a conversation earlier this morning, and we were just saying the same thing. It was like, hey, adapt or die. And it does not matter what industry you're in. I don't care if you're, selling insurance, if you are in real estate or, lead gen on.
I'm talking here, guys. I'm going to stop the share for a second. Actually, I'm going to minimize this. There's a lot you guys really should take in. So I'm gonna tell you guys to watch this. It's on step 4, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you where this is at. And I want you to soak it in, okay? Now, fortunately, we've had over 100 of us actually see this already where the 2-day is, all right? And it's a phenomenal program, all right? And I'm just gonna say you can go to it later. You can go to it anytime. That's the thing. This is something that's going to be in a perpetual motion. It's something this is a niche that, it's going to be here for a while. We think we're learning about it, and there's a lot of freaking need for it, and there's a huge, again, it's a niche, okay, and there's a huge I guess almost like a perfect series of events where we have this incredible software, the funding partners, and you guys, all these partners are gonna come talk to you guys. Like we're gonna get educated. This is something that's going to be part of what we do. All right, and I'm just gonna go here. There's like here's the steps to be involved. The coupon code is right there on step 4. All right, so everybody, the coupon code is always going to be RRR247. It'll say $100 off normally, but right now it's 250 off. Okay, it's 250 off. You're registered. You'll show up to that. You're going to get all the tools, and everybody that came in the first one, everybody that goes to this one, you're going to be getting access to the LMS, which is being just completed, and I'm getting everything circularly done. So looking at the time, I want you guys to see that, okay? And it's there. And then also on this page, guys, if you ever want to change your like billing information for the memes or the hosting or the vortex, there's information on how to do it right here. Okay. We just put that all here in step 4. All right. And so your homework, if you're not familiar with the multifamily thing and you didn't attend that Saturday training, the recording of it is right there. Okay, and I wanted you to hear my input in there, which I mean it's an hour and 20 minutes. We cover it. You're gonna get his background. He gives you some really good insights about it, so you kind of like you just feel it. Like you're gonna be like, okay, this is something we probably should dive into, right? So so the next thing is you got there. So like step 4. All right. So I'll put this in the chat. And you guys can see the whole flow. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I'll close that out there. Okay, we got step 4, and let's just go through the steps together. Okay, now, I wanted you guys. I get so excited. I forgot that's an hour and 20 minutes because it's like there's a 90-minute preview. That's basically the preview, done without a couple extra things. But the thing is we send people to a preview, but that's the RRR247 path is that preview. And then we get a discount of $100 normally. That's what it's going to be. That's the deal. We get a save $100 because we're going to do it in step 4, right? Everybody we market in text for that goes to the preview, they're not part of our community yet, right? They're not part of the RRR thing. They don't have a blogging system up yet. Those people get access to this. They can go see it. And then when they get their LMS access to that, they're going to have a bonus in there, which will be basically a front door to come in and do RRR247. And they're connected to you the whole way. Like everything is tracked so we know who brought them in, who gets credit for it. And then when we do the memes and the marketing on the real estate page, that's tied to us because they're our community member and they're coming through. Like we've done everything to make sure that the tracking's done through the integrity of the process. And it's pretty slick, guys. Okay. But here, so when we get them to session 1, we walk them through session 1. Session 2. For session 2, they come here, they do first, second, third, they go to step 1. When they get done with step 1, they're going to step 2. When they get done with step 2, they go to step 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. And you'll notice at the bottom of them, so like on the bottom of 4, right? So they go top to bottom, they just click on that and go to 5. And then 5 goes to 6, 6 goes to 7, and so on and so on. And there's some things in here like the adding additional pages. I'm tweaking this, but there's some in there. Right, I got the birthday message in there, adding in some additional SHG pages. This is the BEB 360, something we got to spend more time on one of these days. And we still got some of the good old training from Sheila on here, and we go from 5 to 6. So you guys, I got more work to do on this. It's always our training's always in process too, and then there's new updates coming, and we're gonna be making some more changes. We got updates in Bella Vita, which are freaking awesome. All the products that we gained from the Janessa acquisition, they're now Bella Vita products. So the branding's coming out, and that's something I needed to tell everybody. August 8th, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a Friday night. August 8th. Okay? That is the Bella Vita thing. So let me do this. I'm gonna log into Edison's because that's like if I'm not already logged in, you're gonna log into Bella Vita. Okay, and let me go log in so I don't violate whatever they always get me on here for YouTube. So hold on a sec. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at this. You guys check your memberships. This one's almost Deep will run 5 hours and 9 minutes. Fantastic. Okay. So renew membership. That's great. You guys mind your business. You should be checking in this from time to time anyway, especially if you're, building the business, but just mind your business. I'm looking at his, but you guys log in, go to store. All right. You're going to go to store and then, is it not there? Hold on a second. We had our ticket. Did the ticket sell? Is it done? I wonder if they filled it up. So we have tickets for August 8th. So it was on there. So watch it. Maybe I will find out. So there should be a ticket there. Maybe they sold out. And if everybody's got a ticket, because when you look in your when you look in your binary view, you'll see a little ticket next to their name. I swear that was there. All right. I will right. I gotta take care of that. I wonder, yeah. All right, I gotta find that out there. Hopefully that's there. All right, so let me see. That being said, anyway, step 5 goes to step 6. I'm just gonna go through it again. So 5 goes to 6. 6 is link post ads. And you guys, we got a lot to do in here. We're just more marathons. This is, we get them going on that. Step 7, plan for Google AdSense. And I'm just gonna stress this. Before you apply for Google AdSense, make sure you're in your study hall. Have your instructor do a once through, just to make sure that key things are done. Okay. And you guys, we have people getting Google AdSense. We're going to be celebrating it on the first Tuesdays of the month. And it's not everybody announces they get it, right? Some people just, it's awesome. But you guys, this is just a huge, huge accomplishment for everybody here. Because once you get that, we know things are built right. We know we got traffic going. It's, there's a method to the madness as we teach. And it's a big time to celebrate, right? And we go to step 8. And I got to tell you, this is coming. And I want you guys to know that this course is ready. We've got an LMS system that's tying in this. So that we're going to be morphing our Brain Food Academy courses and the stuff we do with that. So I'm excited for that coming soon. But you guys, we're going to literally give you guys the access to become absolute experts in SEO. What does that mean? Well, it means you're going to be able to get a lot more traffic organically. You're going to learn how to do things right so Google represents it better. You're going to learn the tricks of the trade to build this up. All right, you guys, we get to educate on amazing things here, and that's where the step 8 will come in. Everybody that has PBS Vortex is going to get even more training on the SEO, and then there's going to be advanced stuff that you guys can learn. Like we have an expert that put the stuff together. He's going to be touching base on it, and when I say expert, I'm not just throwing that out lightly. Like you're going to learn how to just help dominate any topic. and the way that we do stuff. Like this is really awesome. And I'm super excited it's coming. It's like, I mean, we just have a lot of stuff, right? So we go to step 8 to 9. 9, we cover social media, how to promote it. We're just doing a whole special training just on this. There's so much more we can do on this. And then step 10, right, is utilizing memes and sayings. So we still got more stuff we want to train on this specifically, right? How to really do it, push it out there. It's just another training step by this time that everybody needs to have. Then I go to step 11, which is our celebration. And, we still have all the stuff with the Jim Rohn. So I'm going to tell you, if you ever need some upliftment or motivation, this page is pretty good, right? And it's at the end of step 11. If you got to jump ahead, go ahead and go there. There we go. And it goes to Jim Rohn page. And these are just timeless trainings, okay? And it's there. All right, it's there. All right, that being said, I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to stop my immersive view. I'm back here with you guys now. I'm gonna say this. So guys, we've got so much going on. Just, we come here on the Tuesdays, we point out where things are at. And the biggest thing I want you guys to take away from this is you showed up this week for your business. Now you're like, okay, what am I gonna do going forward until next Tuesday to check in? And then Saturday, guys, we're gonna be spending time to work on real estate promotions and the stuff that's going on here. Saturday is gonna be fun, and we'll answer a lot of questions. But those of you that can attend the second and third, you're getting a sweet deal on it. We'll touch base on it. Check in with your MSI. Check in with the leaders that are already gone. But here's the thing: it's knowledge. Look at it. It's a minimum of knowledge on something we're going to be growing with. Okay. Now, I have a plan. I shared it with the MSIs, and we're going to be leveraging our marketing to do more and more here, and we're going to be looking to increase our revenue with the partnership with this for the preview side. So everybody in PBS Vortex, the way this goes, you guys, this is going to become a very fruitful thing for us. So if you're doing consistent work, right, and you're sending 100 text fours out because you've got the pipelines filled, okay, the pipelines are filled. You're sending 100, maybe 200 a week. Let's just say it's 100 a week. Every week it's just 100 a week going to text 4. Don't you think you're going to start getting a consistent amount? They're going to be showing up for the previews and then going into that program. And if they go to the preview and they sign up for the 2-day, you're getting cha-ching, right? And if they go forward, you're getting cha-ching. Everything is tied to you on this, and it literally is just an extra 20 minutes a week utilizing leads and marketing that's already been funded and gifted to you to maximize what we're doing. I know it's absolutely genius. It's the same way we've been sticking around in the lead business forever, and we've got the tools to do it. We've got deliverability to do it. All right. That being said, everybody that has a PBS, a new PBS student that you brought in through midnight Eastern Sunday, last Sunday, Millionaire course, we're going to go there right now. We are on time, on schedule. And yeah, Niall just shared that doc. I'll go ahead and let that be there for just a second. Click on that, do your accountability. Everybody should have it. Go ahead and click on that link, go do your accountability. And you guys, even if you did like a couple hours on stuff, put it on there. And we're always striving to do what our goals are. We're always trying to push on that. But remember, we have one of the most forgiving businesses ever. We can turn it on anytime. We can mess up and do it right or correct ourselves for the next time. Very forgiving. Nobody's living or dying because of an action we did. No life or death here. We're just growing. We're developing. We get to make mistakes. Right. Love you guys. I will see you in the Millionaire course if you need to be there. Trisha, like she said, 12 slots. And I know she's working on the right people to work with. And you guys, if we get 12 and we get 13, 14, 15, she just lines them up and we know we have them. It's not a problem. So you got to wait a week or two to get placed. It's a good thing. Trisha, real quick on that. You would rather have 20 or 30 people in to line up with an advertisers because some of these advertisers want that many right away anyway.
Correct. And it gives us a lot more credibility that we have good qualified candidates the moment they sign their contract.
So you guys to know, like, if you're not part of that initial 12 we need, it's okay. It's coming around the corner. And we're building up these pipelines, right? And we're building up service pipelines, and we want to have ready people that have all their stuff ready to go, because Trish will do what she does, and we'll get them going. And remember, Trisha is really keen. We want the best advertisers so that these go longer for everybody.
Exactly.
Right. So that's why we have a very high bar. And that's why I should let us know, like, hey, we could have needed 50 today, but we decided to slow it down because we don't like this thing. We're going to get a better partnership. Guys, how awesome is that? So thanks, Trisha. Love the transparency. Guys, I'm just tickled we get to do this. Joel, if you have a question, go to your.
No, he wanted to mention, did Eddie already get his ticket to the event for Bella Vita?
He did.
So it's not going to be in the store. It'll be in orders. If you haven't registered, then it'll be in the store.
Oh
That's
my
what
God. Thank you, Joel.
Joel was trying to tell you about that.
All right. So oh my gosh. How?
So you got to go to an account with no that isn't already registered.
Thank you, Joel. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. Hold on. So I'm going to share the screen. Hold on. Where did I lose that? Let me go down. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So if I go to his and I go to home and I go to orders, yep, order history, event tickets, it's under event tickets right here. And he has it already. So if you don't have one, it'll be in store. If you have one, that's where it's at. But you guys, 8 p.m., it's there. I should have gotten to someone else, maybe. And you guys, make sure your students have them. And again, it's 8 p.m. and you guys know the drill. It's going to fill up. Be there, 5-10 minutes early. A lot of times, I like it. We have our WhatsApp chat and our team chats going on during it, so we can communicate that way in addition to the chat. And it'll be a fun Friday night. It's also, I happen to know there's some new announcements. It's going to be fun. All right, that's that. And stop share.
Such a tease.
You guys, there is some really cool stuff coming. And I'm gonna put out something. I'm just gonna tell you. And I'm pretty positive it's being announced on August 8th. We have an awesome thing that we get to get shown. It's gonna help impact our incomes literally like instantly. And I say that because when you have products that people love, want, and desire, that's what happens. And it's going to be one of those things where you're going to see it and go, "You've got to be kidding me!" And it's like, I happen to know, we already know what it does, but I'm going to tell you, like, it's a $1 billion product by itself. And I happen to know that they were working on this for some time, and now it's being done. I've already seen the packaging. I already know what this is, and I'm like so freaking excited. And this isn't even what I've been waiting for. So I was telling you guys, like, August 8th, we're gonna see that. Some of us are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, how many pages do we get to write on this?" It's going to fit in some of our current categories already. And it's also going to be one of those things that's going to take some people and they're going to be like, "I know exactly who's going to like this." And I got to tell you something else.
My fingers on the button.
Use Where Talk is going to blow up with this. And guys, I got to tell you, we picked a winner. We're at the right place at the right time. We have all these different awesome categories. We got the right stuff going on. We got the right education going on. We got the right, all these study halls. We just got it so good. All right.